Coach, just to start things off, give us a little recap about the game.
Yeah, hey, very, very pleased with our guys. I mean, obviously, first half was not the most aesthetic basketball game I've ever been a part of, and the guys knew that as well. And we didn't hit shots, but we also just – our defense was not sound, and we just – gave up a lot of stuff. But to our credit, and our guys did a great job. In the past, we've been down 15 at the half. This game, we were down 3 at the half. Came out, made a run. Southern responded, and our guys just did a great job down the stretch of, much sounder defense. Their posts, Rudak and Graham, the first time we played them last week, just absolutely destroyed us. And tonight, we were much, much better. Graham had 5, Rudak had 6. But just defensively, we were much, much more sound. And offensively, I'm looking right here, 16 assists, 8 turnovers. We'll get into individual performances, but just really pleased with our guys to gut out not a beautiful game, and that's what conference basketball is. A lot of the games are just, hey, like we said earlier, bring your own guts. Dabo Swinney.
And you guys outscored them by 16 in the second half. What changed after going into the break?
He hit a bunch of shots.
Oh, yeah. Tucker was huge for us. The stats don't really show up for him tonight, but, I mean, they were guarding him so tight, and he was creating for everybody else, and really the spacing was so great with the way they were guarding him, and Bailey and Perry were able to create shots for others, and Gump did what he normally does. He was a solid player, so it was just a great win for us.
I'll say something. I think our defense really picked up in the second half, and that led to our push in the offense.
Yeah.
What was the message at halftime? You guys shot 34% in the first half. What was the message at halftime? Kind of get you guys going from Coach Mason.
I think a big thing for us in practice and in games has been energy. So, we just kind of brought the energy in the second half, and our play just went with the energy, and we were able to pull out the win.
You got it. All right.
Coach, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here. Just downstairs, you kind of said to the team, you guys are a better Friday team than you guys are a Sunday team. What do you want to see tomorrow and Sunday?
Well,
to improve on that?
I mean, honestly, it's a young team. I mean, we're learning lessons every day. I mean, heck, we start 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and Matt Gump, who's been a point guard most of his career, now is playing the 4. So we're not a physically tough team because of our youth. So we got to become just a very mentally tough team. Tonight was a step in the right direction. We're much better than we were 2 months ago with that. But it's a challenge to the guys that, coming up with 50-50s, because we had a great win against Rhodes 2 weeks ago, and then we came back against Hendricks, and we allowed them just to take over the game. Tonight, we took over the game in crunch time. We're going to have to do the same thing on Sunday. So it's a challenge to us because we have not been very good on Sundays thus far this year.
Coach, this is actually for any of you. Millsap's coming up on Sunday. You just played them last week, won by 5. What are some things from that particular game that they did that you feel like got to get better on? What are some things where you're going to attack?
Tonight's game was a lot like that game. We actually jumped out on them, played really well about the first 8, 9, 10 minutes, and then kind of took a step back, and Millsaps came back on us. And then with the Tim Wise team, I mean, defensively, he's going to probably try to sneak a 6 guy on the floor. They'll come up with something different. They're not just going to play us just the way they played us last week, and especially knowing Tim. So just a continuation. This league right now is about, and Jarod touched on it, who has the most energy. That team that has the most energy is having success. Birmingham Southern on Friday night, we had a lot of energy, but they had more down the stretch. Tonight, conversely. So we just got to get ready for Tim Wise and figure out how to score on these guys and bring the energy.